Hey everyone, this is Peggy with Sweet Tea Makery, and I'm kind of in the Halloween spirit. As I was getting out all of my Halloween supplies, I came across one of my witch hats from a costume I used to wear in my old neighborhood. So I thought it would be fun to put that little hat on. Anyway, if you're just joining me, say hi and tell me where you're viewing from. Today we're going to be making a decomesh wreath. We're kind of going to go with a witch theme, and we're going to use 10-inch and 5-inch decomesh to make this poof method wreath today. So I have my daughter Faye. She's going to help moderate for me. Hopefully this is our first time using the webcam, and also our first time her helping moderate the comments for me. So we'll see how this all works out. But thank you for joining me, and I'll see if I can't watch them at the same time as you. And we'll see if we can swipe over and get any comments. There we go. Anyway, say hi and let me know that you're here.
Christy says hi.
Hey Christy, how are you? I have Faye helping me, so we'll see how all that works out. I might have to start paying her. Of course, I already pay her in food, board, and whatever else that we do. So I want to go ahead and get started with this project and just show you some of the things that we're going to do today. I'm going to tilt you down.
Christy says sprinkled.
Oh, thank you so much for doing that. Thank you so much. It's kind of hard to do all the things, as you know, while I have a computer and, you know, my iPad and everything else there. So first thing I'm going to show you is the ribbons that I'm going to use. I picked out a solid orange, and I loved this ribbon here that had a little bit of this glittery running through it. And I found, believe it or not, I found this black glitter in my Christmas stash. But I thought it was Halloweenish, and this I thought was super, super fun. This cauldron, witch's cauldron. So we'll put those aside for now. And then I went ahead and pre-made my bow. I could show it to you. I went ahead and just did it just to save time today, but I went ahead and had that pre-done. And I think I'm using a mixture of supplies. Some are from the Dollar Tree, and if you can't see anything, please let me know. Some are from the Dollar Tree, so I took this apart, and some things are from other places. And in my description on my YouTube channel, when I upload this, I'll give you the full supply list. So be sure to head over to my YouTube channel and check it out.
Christy says super fun ribbon.
Oh, thank you, thank you. So I went ahead and got started. I'm going to show you what I did. I came through, I'm using a Dollar Tree work frame, a 14-inch frame, and then I added 10 ties on the bottom and 8 ties on the inner or top rim. And I went ahead and tied off with a pipe cleaner, I'm sorry, a zip tie, my my tail of my beginning of my poof. And I'm just going to trim this off real quick. I may have to stand to do this. Seems like it's much easier to stand to me when I'm doing the poof method. And I'm working out of my dining room right now until I get my studio fixed. So I'm going to just tilt you real quick. You're going to see my mess over here. So you can just see how I've set up. I'm using Susie's mesh roller. See if I can tilt you over just a tad. Maybe push you over. Let's see if that works. So I'm using Susie's mesh roller. See if we can get you to catch up. And the way that I do it, it makes it easier for me. There we go. If you can, I hope y'all can see that. Don't look at my mess in the back behind me. But what I do is, if you can see that, well, you can see it here. To keep these in line, it helps to me to put a clip on either side, and then they don't move around too much. That's just something that I like to do. You might want to give it a try. And it just makes it easier, especially when you're doing a layered decomesh poof. So let's see if we can just turn you back again. And I hope I didn't move y'all out of line of sight. So we'll see. Hopefully not. Okay. So I started off with the first one, and I'm doing about a 10, well actually maybe 11-inch poof. And I tried a couple of other ways, a smaller one, and it just didn't come out right to me. But this one is about in between a 10 and a 12. So what I've done here is I've taken and layered my 5-inch over my 10-inch. Now, previously in a strawberry wreath tutorial, I came up with the idea of using 21-inch mesh and 10-inch mesh, and that is absolutely gorgeous. I'll be doing some more of those. But let me grab my little ruler here, y'all. This helps me lots. Yep. I'll be doing a lot more of those as well. So you want to just make sure that you've got this tucked under when you're doing your poof. And like I said, I'm doing about in between a 10 and a 12. And we're going to, I start on the bottom rung. You can start on any rung that you want. And we're just going to go around. I do 2 to 3 twists, and then I just reach up underneath there and pull it out, you know, just like you do any normal poof. And I really love this mesh roller. It really makes a difference. And we're just going to curl it under and go about 11. Oops, I think it slid on me. Yep. Sorry, y'all. These pipe cleaners that I bought recently seem to be a little more slipper. I can't get the word out. But anyway, how are y'all doing? Y'all have big plans for the weekend? I am working on this, of course, and working on some more tutorials. I'll be videoing those and uploading those to my YouTube channel, which is Sweet Tea Makery. Same as my as my Facebook page. And these, if you don't get them fluffed as much as you want, you can always come back and refluff. And again, I'm doing about. Hey Linda, how are you? I loved y'all. You need to check out Wreath by Linda. This morning, I could not stop watching her. She did the most adorable spider decomesh wreath. It was so cute. I needed to get my chores done, but I just had to watch. It was so cute, y'all. Linda is in my business group with Lori from Hardworking Mom. And we have a lot of fun in that group. And we learn a lot from Lori. Yeah, I see where I slid down. Sorry, y'all. I thought I checked these before. So they're sliding on me a little bit. So I really like the way that this double layer looks. It just seems to me so rich, and you can get away with using a basic mesh underneath. Well, it's a metallic, but basically a basic mesh and then a little nicer metallic mesh on top to just give it that extra, I think. And they really do come out really pretty to me. And that one's still sliding, but I'll go back and adjust that in just a minute. And again, I'm just pulling it and fluffing it. As I go. I'll open up this one and put it in. Make sure I'm not going further. Nope. And y'all, if you're not already follower, please follow, because I'm now really starting to come up with some more new projects, and I'm really excited because I'm really trying hard to grow my my Facebook page and my YouTube channel. It gives you a lot of motivation when folks, share or give me comments of that you like something that I've done, or yeah, we got that. So I think this one slid just a little. Pull it back. Okay, so now I'm going to cross over to the inner rim. I call it a rim. I don't know. For some reason, I keep wanting to call it a rim. And I might tie it down. We'll see. I know some people just cross over, and some people actually tie theirs down. Which I may do that. Yeah, I think I will. I think what I'll do is zip tie it to the next rung before I do that. And I'm just slipping a zip tie in here just so that it doesn't move around on me, because it looks like it's moving a little bit. Yeah, let's do it. Pull it a little bit more. And we'll trim that off before we move. I was talking to Linda earlier this morning. I was telling her about some supplies I got from Dollar General. Isn't that beautiful, y'all? It's just gorgeous. It's a 5-inch. It's just gorgeous. And I actually got this last year. But when I got it, I'm just going to tell you, I got it from JoAnn's. And so, I didn't see a lot of people using 5-inch. At least I haven't. And I thought, well, what am I going to do with this? And so I, ended up thinking about this, this idea to try it. And I saw it again at JoAnn, so I bought another roll. Hey, let me show y'all real quick. I'm going to get distracted, but look, oh, thank you. So look, y'all, look at this. Isn't this adorable? This came from Dollar General. It's a hat, and it's attached to these legs. And it's really nicely done. I mean, you can see how it's done. It has a felt up underneath here, and this is more of a canvas. Isn't that cute, y'all? I should do a supply haul video, because I really have picked up several of them. And not only did they have that one, I'm just going to show you real quick. Look at this one, y'all. Isn't it cute? Isn't it cute? It says Hocus Pocus. I almost used it on this wreath, but then I said, well, I'm going to stick to my plan. And look at this one, y'all. It's so cute. And they're $3. Aren't they cute? Anyway, I said, no, stick to my plan and keep doing it. Okay, let's get back to where we were, get back on track. And I need to make, we need to make, I love this, using this here, because my mat, you can't really move, but I can move this around as I need it. And I really like using that, so to measure with. You actually need to pull this in. Yep. Okay, now we're going to cross over to the top rung. And we're just going to fluff. I'm not too worried about this little area. May have a little bit of a hole to it, because I can slide these and adjust them as I need. Or if I choose to, at the end, I may even do what I call a crossover method. And it is not the crisscross wreath by Busy Bee, which is a really neat technique, but it is a you basically, some people call it, I think, zigzag, but I call it a crossover. Okay. And we're just going to go in here. And I think if you have any 5-inch in your stash, I like to use 5-inch to make decomesh bows. Sometimes I add those to my grapevines, and I pretty much almost could tell now I got in the rhythm here.
Angie says hi.
Hey Angie, how are you? Angie, I decided to try when I did my my 21-inch and my 10-inch mesh. I ran across this Halloween 5-inch in my stash, and I thought, well, why can't I do that? You know, use that. And so I actually haven't even tried it on anything else. This is the first time, so give me some, I need some grace if it doesn't turn out right. And y'all, see, I just really love how these things, I don't know if y'all can see them, but I put clips over my, let me just see if I can measure that. I go up underneath it and then go to what I need. Yep. I put clips on either side of my mesh. I know that probably is, you know, just probably, I don't know. I like it because it keeps it from shifting all around on the roller. So I just take my chip clips, because I'm not really doing any cutting here, and I put them on either side of my deco mesh rolls. I clip them to the bars. Yep. And it really does help. You see how much easier it is to pull? That's one thing that I discovered.
Angie says it looks great.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I just love how this looks. And it makes it, I mean, it's still full, but it's smaller than the 21-inch and the 10-inch. So it's smaller, but just as full. And I really, I love both looks, but I thought, well, you know, it makes it just as pretty, and you know, makes it a smaller wreath. And some customers, you know, don't want that huge puffy one, and it's a smaller size, so smaller to ship, but you're still getting that beautiful impact, I guess, or the beautiful results of that. And I think it's, it's almost full enough that I may not do the crossover that I was referring to. I'll look and see once we get all the way around to the bottom. And I just tuck mine in here as I go. And we'll see. I'm going to lift that up a little bit. Yep. And again, I'm doing 11, 11. And I just say what I've been doing is just experimenting. Sometimes it's on a live like now, and sometimes I just do it in advance. I just experiment. That one felt a little bit short. I think I did do it a little short. Let me undo that a little bit. Pull that green up just a little bit. That's what it is. It got stuck. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that's a little fuller. Okay. So we're getting close to the end. And I've seen, over the years I've passed up, when I'm looking at decomesh, I've passed up 5-inch decomesh, even though, if it's pretty. And then I thought, well, that would be pretty, but now I found a way to use it. Okay, y'all, let me find this one. I think that's that's going to be our last one. On the top rung, I'm at our last one here. Then I might bring it down and tie it off. Sorry. Now my wedding ring's getting, not like it's any big diamond or anything, but my wedding ring is catching on the mesh. Okay, so let's take a look at it. I think it looks pretty full, and I think when we get the ribbons on it, what do y'all think? Y'all think I should do a zigzag, like go back in between? What do y'all think? I mean, I haven't tied it off yet, but I think it looks pretty full to me. Oh my gosh, it came out prettier than I thought. I'm surprising myself, y'all. Anyway, I think, actually, I might come out and do this last, let's just do this last one. We'll tie it off. Let me grab this up underneath here, sorry. And I'll tie.
How long are your poops?
I'm doing 11-inch. I decided, since this is something very new that I'm trying, I tried the 10. It felt small, and then I felt like the 12 was too big. So I said I'll just go in between and try 11. But what do y'all think? I mean, I love it. I thought I was going to have to fill in and do what I call the crossover method. I don't know if anybody else calls it that, but I do. And I think I'm going to have to do something here, y'all. Hold on. I lost my little tie there. There it is. Let me see. Hold on. One quick second. I'm going to add another little tie right here just so I can tie this off. I may not need it, but we'll try it. There we go. Okay, but they're 11-inch poofs. And I'll remeasure this real quick. Oh, sorry y'all, got this upside down. Yeah, 11-inch poofs. And we'll come down and do this last one down on this, tie it off on this bottom rung. Yeah. Pull this one back up. That's the one there. Okay, I'm liking that. What do y'all think so far? What do y'all think? Again, this is the first time I've done this.
Lydia asked if you talked with Lori today.
No, has something happened? I hadn't talked with her. I went over on Wednesday, and y'all, I come out about 4 inches.
Ashley Pittman is here.
Oh, hey, Ashley, welcome. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to flip this over, and I'm going to tie it off with a zip tie. And I may even trim off a little more. Let me know if something happened to Lori's mother.
Elaine is wondering why Lori wasn't on Wednesday.
Oh, now when I went over on Wednesday, Lori, I know she was trying to get a lot of, well, y'all, it ain't going to help if I don't have, if I didn't put it around the wire. Sorry, I got so distracted about Lori. Go around the wire, Peggy. I know she was putting together kits. They were doing some kits. But I know that she had an eye appointment also at some point. And I'm going to turn this in so it doesn't turn this in a little bit. But no, I don't know for sure. But I do know that she had an eye doctor appointment at some point. So, but I hope everything's okay. Again, I know her mother's been having some issues, so. And then I didn't talk to her again because my mother turned 93 yesterday, and we spent the majority of the day celebrating with my mom.
Linda says the eye doctor told her to rest her eye.
Ah, that's why. Okay, yeah. When I saw her on Wednesday, y'all, her eye was really sunken in a little bit, and not being horrific or anything, but it was closing. It looked like it was closing more than it was before, so I bet that's what it is. She needed to let it rest. And Lori's, you know, she's the sweetest person. She really gives everything to her group members, and I know if she missed it, that was only because she had to. Okay, y'all, I've decided not to do the crossover. I think it looks super full. What do y'all think? Thumbs up, hearts, if y'all like it. And y'all, I could probably do 2 of these. I mean, I think I have enough mesh here to do 2. If not, I'll find something else. All right, I'm just going to move this real quick, just so it's out of my way. And we'll get working on the ribbons. And again, I pre-made my bow, so I'm not going to do my bow yet. You know, of course, we got to put our ribbons on. And I'll tell you how I usually use 12-inch. And again, this is new for me, so let's just see. Yes, I cut my ribbons at 12 inches. If y'all just joining me, just let me know where you're viewing from. Hubby is here.
And we're here.
I hadn't decided. Okay, yep, okay.
Oh, Debbie Sherwin.
Oh, hey, Debbie. Welcome. So, oh my goodness, there was one, y'all, I was working. It is, oh gosh, I got to trim this one off. Okay, I was doing another project, so I grabbed it, I guess, huh? I got to trim this one down to 12, and I was using a 14-inch, and I just realized that.
I know where you found the 5-inch.
The 5-inch was from JoAnn's, and they had it 40% off, and then they had a coupon. If you go online to JoAnn's, they had a coupon, and so I got that particular day, I got another 20% off. And I didn't keep the, I think, I can't remember how much it was, but I think it originally was, I want to say $5.99 or $6.99, and then I got 40% off of that, and then I got another 20% off. Okay, y'all. So I'm just going to go in here and start adding in my tails.
Sherry's here.
Hey Sherry, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're making a decomesh wreath where I used a 10-inch base lime green. I hope the colors are showing up, and then I used a 5-inch decorative mesh. And I was telling everyone that before I had done a strawberry wreath. It's on my YouTube channel, where I did a 21-inch and a 10-inch poof, and it's gorgeous as well. But y'all, you know what, I should try to do it this way so y'all can see what I'm doing. Let's just try it this way and see if you can see it better. Where I had done the 21-inch and 10-inch. It was a strawberry summer wreath, and I'll probably trim these off too once I'm done. I think I'm going to try this method where it shows out where I put the main 2 inches like this. I'm just going to try that. And you know what I just did, y'all? Crazy me.
Daddy says Terry likes your shirt.
Oh, thank you, y'all. It was a cute little shirt I picked up last year. And I don't know if y'all know this, but I'll tell you where I got it from. I got it last year from Hobby Lobby's bookstore. I mean, it is. Well, it is. It's called Mardell's. Do y'all have a Mardell's? It's owned by Hobby Lobby, and our Columbia. I'm in the Columbia area, Columbia, South Carolina area, and our store was a satellite store for our state. Now I understand they have these bookstores, and they're always beside, from what I understand, they're always beside the actual Hobby Lobby. So, but it's called Mardell, Mardel, and y'all, they have the prettiest t-shirt selection in there. They have some things that the regular Hobby Lobby has, but then they have some things that are totally for the books. It's a bookstore, but it has all the things. It still has signs and things like that, but they have, of course, books, but they have t-shirts, and I love their t-shirts. And I really want to start designing some myself. Okay, y'all, so I just take and fold over and find my center, and then I just gather it. I do it by hand.
Debbie wants to know if the store by West Columbia.
Yeah, that store beside it. Debbie, do you live here? You must live here in Columbia or in Lexington. It's the store. It's not our new Lexington Hobby Lobby. It's the one over in West Columbia. Oh, sorry, y'all went opposite. I have a hard time talking and working at the same time. It's the West Columbia store, yes ma'am. They have a bookstore, and then those t-shirts are darling. Now again, I got my Halloween shirt last year, so I don't know what they have this year. A lot of their shirts are Christian related, but they're absolutely beautifully done. And they have hoodies and scarves and everything, and they're really, really just beautiful. Okay. But if y'all have a Hobby Lobby, check to see if they have their Mardell. Apparently they've had it for a year here, and it's apparently doing well, because they said they were going to close it if it did not do well, and so far it has. All right, y'all. One of these days I'm going to get as fast as Miss Lori. But right now, I think I'm just trying to be a perfection. But I'll show you what I'm doing, so far. How's it looking so far? Am I doing a good job? And I was taking Christmas out too. I was telling everyone, and isn't this gorgeous? And you know, it's glitter, but it's not like that loose glitter, so it's not coming off. And it was a Christmas ribbon, and I got that from Michael's last year. How is my sound, y'all? Can y'all tell me? I am using a webcam and my computer, so it's the first time. I don't know how the sound is. If you can hear me, am I talking too low? Do a sound check for me. Because otherwise we have a mic, a separate mic, and I didn't know if I needed to use that or not. And I hope y'all can see me what I'm doing too as well. Y'all please let me know if there's anything that I can improve on. I think I finally got the hang of that. I love this ribbon too. I got this from Carolina Pottery, and I love that it has that little bit of foil in it. And in the bow, they actually had this one, and then I'll show you. They actually had in the bow, they actually had a matching one that was solid without the inner one, and so I just used that as my solid. I went looking for a Halloween ribbon that I know I have in my stash, and it's orange and has the swirls, black swirls in it, but for the life of me I can't find it. So
Diane says hi from Tampa.
oh, hey Diane, thank you, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Diane, I wonder if you know where Crystal River, Florida is. And we'll fix those poofs back a little bit when we go. The reason why I ask you is because my mother-in-law for almost 30 years lived in Crystal River, Florida. And we went down many times during the year to visit, as well as vacation. And I've been up to Tampa to shop, all up through Zephyr Hills. And down to Weeki Wachee, and where the mermaids are. And we used to go snorkeling. We took my daughter Faye snorkeling many times. And it's so close to Disney. What do we got here? Last one. Yeah, okay. Well, last one on the bottom row. And we never, it seemed like when we would go down to see the to try to see the mermaids, they were always closed. I don't know why.
The Ann says that they're building a home in Old Town.
Oh yes, I know where that is. That's very nice. They have beautiful homes there. They have really nice, I think, really nice construction down there, and it's a very nice place to retire to. But I know where that is. I'm not probably as familiar with it as you are, but I have been there. We have all been there, and we've gone all up through Lecanto, all up through that Florida area, going up to Rainbow Springs. Most gorgeous springs, y'all. Crystal clear water. Okay, now I'm going to add the ribbons. I'll show you what I have so far. How's it looking, y'all? Look at that. I'm just in love with this method of this mesh. Does it? Oh my gosh! And it. Oh, hey Sally, welcome, welcome. I am in love with this mesh and doing the 10-inch and the 5-inch. And y'all, let me tell you, the wreath itself is with the ribbons is only 21 inches wide. But look, I mean, oh my gosh, it looks so full. I'm just amazed. I think it's almost addictive to start doing that. And I think the 12-inch, I think it's fine with this, you know. I think it's, you know, just a designer's choice as to whether you want, I think I'm going to go right here. Yep. As to whether you want to make your ribbon tails, you know, longer or shorter. And y'all, we have to kind of refluff them. But I think, to me, I might do an X on this one. And I'm going to trim off my pipe cleaners. There. And you could even add, to me, you could even add, you know, curls to it, or ruffles. That would be a neat. I wonder how that would look. Okay, y'all.
Ann asks where you are.
I am in Lexington, South Carolina, and I just did that again. I keep wanting to put orange with this one, and it's really black. It needs to be black. I'm in Lexington, South Carolina, which is just outside of Columbia, South Carolina. And Columbia is in the middle of the state. But I live about 8 miles from Lori from Hardworking Mom. And I live not too far. I don't know if y'all know who Julie Samaco is, but I live not too much, well, a little further. She lives on another, she lives across, I live on a lake up here called Lake Murray. And if I pointed across the lake, she would be on the other side of the lake. And I understand that she's, I think she's getting ready to sell her house, and she was looking at a house, actually it was about 5 miles from me. But, you know, I don't know. She didn't say for sure. She was just looking. Okay, y'all. Sorry, this pipe cleaners are getting in there. I hope y'all can see me doing this. I guess I should do it this way, so you can see what I'm actually doing. This is a little thinner one. I love it, but it is thinner. This is a canvas. But this is actually kind of a It's stiffer because I think it's got the wire on this here, and this is what kind of stiff too. So it gives it a little bit more stiffness, and I like when they're stiffer because they stand out and they stand up more. Go to this next one. Well, I hope I'm not taking too much time. There we go. I'm trying to be quick. Oh, wrong way. Yep. But I'm originally from Charleston, South Carolina, which is on our coast. And I might be missing, might have to cut me another one, y'all. I'm from Charleston, South Carolina, which is a whole county. But when I say I'm from Charleston, I'm really from a little town. It's I grew up on an island called Folly Beach, South Carolina. It's an island. It's a beach island. And I grew up on Folly Beach, South Carolina. That's where I was born. But Charleston is the county that I'm. In other words, I was born in a hospital downtown in Charleston, but my mom and dad lived on Folly Beach. And my mom and dad had a little store they ran down there. Just briefly, my dad was the acting fire chief for it's a really tiny, tiny island. Super tiny. But it was touristy, of course. But it was what they called the shabby island, and then another bigger island beside is called the Isle of Palms, which is beautiful. It was where the a little more wealthier, I guess, if we want to say it that way. We were more shabby chic versus the, little bit upper, richer people. Let's just say that. The rich people live there. Okay. Did that one. Now what to do. Here we go. I feel like I might have cut. I was using, again, this ribbon for another project. So I may have snitched my extra, thinking I already had it. Yep. No, that might be it. Okay. Where are you from? Did you say earlier? I wasn't sure. Do you know, Faye? I'm asking my daughter. She's trying to read the comments off for me.
She said...
If you don't have to go back.
She's from Tampa.
Oh, yeah. Okay. My husband does civil engineering. He does bridge works and structures. And they had at one time an office in Tampa. And he had to go and do some, he inspects bridges as well. And he had to go to Tampa one time for classes. And so we were able to go, or I was able to go with him. Okay, y'all. I feel like I'm still missing one, but we'll see. I don't know what I just did, but I think it looks okay. If y'all see anything where I'm missing it, let me know. I think I got it all. Okay, so kind of let me show you here. If you see anywhere I've missed something, let me know, and I'll come back and fluff these up. What do y'all think? Y'all, these are so lightweight, it weighs nothing. I just love this mesh. I know I keep saying that. Okay. So, let me see. I've got this where it was actually from Dollar Tree. I wanted to use these up because I bought several of them last year. And when I went through my stash, I said I'm going to try to use stuff that I have. And just, not try to buy too much more. So this was a part of something else, and what I did was I took my zip tie, these cable tie, I forgot what holders, and then I just took my 26 gauge wire and I wired it over. And I'm going to find a place that I feel like may need a little bit. And I'm trying to decide where I want to put this. If I want to put it in the middle, because I have some witch legs, and I have a witch hat somewhere, if I can find it. Hopefully, I didn't lose it. Stowing everything. So I bought this little thing, y'all. I'll just show you. They're so cute. I bought this last year, and it was a garland, little witch leg garland. Shift that over. And they have all different kinds of little legs. And it was really about 8 feet long at the time, and I used it on several projects. So I'm getting down to where I only have a few of the little feet. They're felt. I may use those legs. And I'm trying to find my little, I have a witch's broom too that we may add in there. I think it's almost too much purple, so I may make a different one. I may make my own. And when I say make my own, I purchased this as well. It's just a pick, and these are what I take apart and add to my wreath. This was another pick. It has some little bit of glitter to it, and so I kind of like the idea of adding that into it, making my own pick. It kind of looks like it's fire almost. So I may add to that. But y'all, I can't find my little hat that I had. I don't know what I've done with it. Oh no. Oh no. Anyway, I can't believe I can't find it. Goodness. Oh, because it's behind me. Thank goodness I didn't sit on it. It would have, I think that would have hurt. So this is a hat that I purchased also at dollar store, and we're going to take this off. And I just took a pipe cleaner and I ran it through. It's one of those ones, can you see? It has the little plastic in it. And I just ran a pipe cleaner through there. And I may run wire if the pipe cleaner isn't long enough. But now that I see it, I really feel like it kind of gets a little lost in there with all the green. So I may go ahead and add it, but I may come back and embellish this hat. I may probably come back and make a bow, maybe use some of this ribbon and make a bow to just kind of stand out or come along. I have some more of this tinsel here that's in orange, just to give it a little something extra. I think it really kind of needs it. But I was going to put the hat down in here a little bit, kind of snug it in. But I might do it that way and do it sideways. I feel like it needs something up underneath here. I don't know. I have a different kind of hat too. I guess I should have thought about that a little bit more before I decided. But you know what? We'll just go with it and we'll just see how it works. See how that works. Let's just double check our bow. This is the bow I made. Added a little embellishment in the center. And let's see how that looks. Oh, I kind of like that with the feet coming out. I kind of like that, like this. And then if I have feet down here dangling, I'm just doing this for placement. And then, see if I can bring this around to you. If I bring this down a little bit closer, I can always add the broom, where the broom comes out just a tad. Sorry, guys. And then I may embellish the broomstick itself. Kind of give it a little bit of length. But we'll see. And if I make my own. But I have a couple of different witch's legs. I've got these here that are on a stick. I actually have several different ones, but this is the ones I pulled out. I don't want to cut it, but I will. Oh, I see, they're wired. Not wired, but they're... Let's see, might have to pull that. I'm going to have to get those little tags off. But I have these as well, which I can, they're cute. They have the little fuzzy already on them, which I can always slip up in here and wire them down underneath. So it has the little, I guess actually I should point it that way. Oh yeah, that's cute. Let's see. Let me grab my little legs. And we'll check and see. The felt ones might make some movement, in the wind. So I may end up just doing that. Let's see if we've got that kind of like this one. What do y'all think? It really stands out. I think the purple gets kind of lost, and even the green. The green looks nice, but I kind of like this one, so I might trim it off. Let's just trim it off. Again, this is a garland that I picked up last year, and I can always wire that in. That's kind of cute. I like it to stand out. And it's so cute. It's got a little bit of glittery mesh there, or tulle, I think it is. They're kind of cute. I lost my moderator, y'all. So if you're making comments, oh, thank you. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you, Christy. Sorry, I lost my little moderator that was helping me with my comments. I think she took a bathroom break. So, which is fine, So I'm going to go with it here, and if I don't care for it a little later, I may make an adjustment. So I'm going to add this first, and again, this is how I did mine. I did take some DAP Rapid Fuse glue, and I put a dot of it underneath the cable tie mounts, and I did this yesterday. It doesn't take long for that to dry, so you could do it, an hour before your project starts. But I just happened to do this yesterday. And then I just went, you could use pipe cleaners as well, but I just wanted the length. So I used my wire, and then it already had a hole in it here. So I just went through that. And what I thought I would do is I have some little felt bats and things that, not here, but I have some little felt bats, and I probably will, they're stickers from the Dollar Tree, as well as these little rings. Aren't these cute? If you see the little rings in there, pick them up because they're really cute embellishments. Like you can add them to the hats, or you could trim off the ring part and just put it up here as a spider. I might even use a spider instead of I like that kind of. Y'all see that? and instead of a bat that you could, these were just the little cheap party rings from Dollar Tree, but I love them. They're adorable, and they had them in purple and orange, and they're great to add, you know, embellish things with. Well, anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and actually I'm going to trim this one off. I might just twirl these around, kind of make them look like little, and I'll probably go and finish this at the end. There we go. Where it's curled over, yeah. And I think what I'm going to do is go through this mesh, around it rather. Yep. I'm just going to have to shift this up. I'm going to go, around like that, and we're going to tie this off. I may have pulled it down a little tight, but we can always readjust that. There, yeah, once we get the poofs. And then I'm going to take this one and go around, just like I did. I'm just working it around through the poof. Actually, I'm probably going to go in. And just pull it down and go in this side. And I'm just working around the poofs here, just kind of working it down. There we go. That worked out perfect. Instead of fighting it and trying to get it through, I used way more than I needed. Oh yeah, nice and secure. You see how that is? And again, I think I'm just going to go ahead and add this hat. I kind of like it a little bit closer to the body. I have to adjust that a little bit. Kind of like it like that, where it's kind of sitting like that maybe. And I probably will come back and embellish this hat. I have a couple of other different hats I can use, so I'll let it rest on a day and see. I'm going to trim off this wire real quick because I may use my extra wire to help. I'm going to run it through here just to see. Sorry y'all, I'm probably not in the screenshot with that. I just took some of that wire, you can't really see it, just to have it in there in case I need it. In case the pipe cleaners aren't going to get it, we'll just put them together. Okay, so I'm going to turn it around so I can do it. So I can see it, sorry. Okay. Right now I just put it on one side so we can see if that will work.
I'll shut up.
Who did?
Ella Blackman.
Oh, hey Ella. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to come back and trim those off, y'all, when I'm, I think I'm going to need more wire. Yeah. I don't know. It might work in there. I'm just trying to wire this down into around the wreath. Yeah. No, I don't know. It's going to work. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. I just lost that one though. Let's see if I flip it over. Is that it? Yep. There it is. Okay. That is, I think if I do that and pull it down just a tad, I will change my position. I think I needed a little longer wire. I'm trying to get it to, I got it. Sorry y'all, I gotta turn around and look at this. That wire is slipping right through my hands. I think I'm just going to wire it around. How about that? And then I'll take my pipe cleaners and there, that works. Okay, sorry. Okay, there. I think I did a pretty good job of that. I think I need to secure it a little bit more, but I think for now it's working. And we can just tilt this and shift it just a tad. There we go. I want her at it kind of at an angle. That's what I'm trying to do. So I can get some of this behind her and see some of the mesh. There we go. And then we can add some little legs in here. And I don't know if I want to lag them down. This is just designing on the fly. I feel like if I put them way down here, I feel like if I put them, they're going to get lost because they're short. So what I may do is actually, sorry y'all, it's cut on the mesh. I may actually put it, you know, trim this up and actually put them here. Actually hot glue them. I don't have my hot glue gun on, y'all, so I think that's cute too. Yeah, I think that would be really cute. What do y'all think? I think what I'll have to do is probably finish that part where I've glued it in, and then maybe even put a little wire there. So I didn't think I was going to have to use my glue gun, y'all. So I didn't bring it in here and I didn't plug it in. So I will try that a little later. But we're going to add the bow here real quick. And fluff it up. And then I will, after the live, come back and still fluffing. And then I'll finish it up and I'll post how I totally finished this up. But this is my bow. One day I will start to, I have to trim it. I will start making some of my bows on camera. I've tried that and I'm just not, I've been making bows for 30 years, but it's a whole nother thing when you're making them live. At least I say that. Okay, I'm going to turn this around real quick, and we're going to get this thing wrapped up, because I know you guys have some Friday night plans, I'm sure. I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. But, let me grab her little legs, and let's see what we're going to do here. Yeah. I can position this maybe a little bit more in the center. Oh, I like that. Yeah. I may even tilt this back a little bit, but I think for now I've got it where I like it. And again, I'm going in between my poofs. Yeah. And pulling that through. I've got it sucked in just a little bit, so we'll just shift it up so it stands up to attention, but it's not super loose. There we go. And then we're just going to tie this off. Almost done. Almost done. Thank y'all so much for joining me. Okay. And I'll lift you up in just a minute once we get this trimmed off. Once we finish trimming these off. And I may curl some of these under. You can do a knife cut. You don't have to do dovetail all the time. That's what I call a knife cut. kind of at an angle. Let's see, did I miss any? Those are trimmed. Those are trimmed. I made these longer, just in case I wanted to have more streamers. So I made this a little bit longer. Yeah, that's loose. I'm going to have to definitely go back and tighten that in a little bit more. But I want to embellish the hat. I want to embellish this hat, so I'm not going to worry too much about that it's loose, because I'm going to take it back off and embellish it. And then we'll have to glue our little legs on. But you can curl these ribbons. Now this is what I do. I like to use my leftover mesh rolls. I use these to roll up for a lot of things. I use them to roll up my, curl my ribbons.
Linda says the bird is glorious.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. You see a little better. Or you can use these. Actually, I don't like that knife cut on that. Or you can just curl them straight, you know, just straight under, just like that. And then you just reach in there and you grab the little, you grab the end, and then you kind of pull it and see how that looks. And then you can do these, just straight out. That was a little slippery. I love this because it's sparkly like glitter, but it's not coming off on your hands. But it gives that gorgeous sparkle. I don't know what kind of glitter that is, and it's nice and stiff. Okay, so I'm going to tilt you guys up. Okay, let's see if you can see. So that you can see the wreath upright. Again, I'm going to have to hold the little leggies up for you. And make sure I have it in the right position. Okay, let's see if you guys can see it. I'm looking at my computer and my camera at the same time, so here's the little, can you see it? Y'all let me know if y'all can see it.
Linda says pretty, pretty, pretty.
Thank you.
Great job.
I can't see if I need to tilt it.
It looks beautiful.
Thank you. Thank y'all. Y'all do such beautiful work, so that means a lot to me. Thank you so much. And I think I'll add these little legs, and then maybe I'll come back, because this is a little larger, oops, sorry, larger broom, and I may slip a little broom up underneath there. Y'all got the idea? You see how that looks? I'm going to make my own broom, probably. And that would be fun. I might come on live and just embellish the hat and the broom, and then add it to a wreath on live. How about that? Because I really think it needs a bow on it. It needs a little embellishment. And I think it's going to look super, super cute. And I love these little, I wish I could find some more of this garland, because it is absolutely adorable.
Somebody wants to know what color the 10-inch mesh was.
The 10-inch mesh is it's a lime green, but if you hold on 1 second, I have some extra that I can, I'll go and see if it tells you. But this is what it looked like solid. It's a metallic poly, I believe. If you want to hold on 1 second, I'll go get a whole brand new roll. Y'all, thank you for bearing with me. I just seemed like I disappeared. Okay, because I bought this mesh at Carolina Pottery, you can get it at, you know, other wreath suppliers, but it says Decor mesh, and it just says poly metallic, and it doesn't say what color it is, but it's a lime green. I don't know if your camera is showing it that color, but it is a lime green with a metallic running through it. And again, if you get a chance to check out my strawberry wreath video on YouTube, you will see where I did this same method. I did it on a work wreath, actually, not a Dollar Tree form, but I did that with 21-inch mesh and 10-inch mesh. Came out gorgeous. So I really think that it really, and y'all, it's so lightweight. And again, let's see, let's measure it. I think I measured it before at 21 inches, but let's see, because the only thing I will add to this would be, that might come out further, is the broom if I decide to bring it out. But let's measure it and see. Okay, it's still 21 inches, y'all. From, you know, from here to here, it's 21 inches. So, I just think it looks gorgeous. But y'all give me a thumbs up if y'all liked it, or some hearts if you really, really liked it. And let me know, and I'll come back and post a photo when it's totally, when I can get that glued, those little legs glued on there. And again, I may come back with a little bow up here, and you can even take and cut that off, and again, I can actually stick it through that little hole right there. And I like to just add some embellishments. You can actually embellish the whole wreath, I mean, you know, with florals and all of that, but it has so much going on as far as the color, that I think that if you try to embellish it with some of the, you can get the idea of what I'm trying to do here. So, and just embellish it. I think it would have got lost a little bit because it's super colorful. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I hope y'all have a blessed weekend. I may come on tomorrow. I got a kitty cat, Halloween kitty cat design that I'm actually working on 2 different ones that I'm probably going to do tomorrow. And then I'll move on to a fall project that I want to do as well. So thank you again for joining me. Y'all have a blessed weekend, a blessed evening. Bye, y'all. Okay. Let's see.
Is that it?
I think so. I was going to make sure I saved the video and make sure that it did end. If you end this live video, you're able to choose if you want to